kaiju friends and fans? So the Kaiju King is back. Another quick video here on this Kong I got. I actually found these were on Amazon. This is the Starace Kong 2024 NX version, which is without the beast glove. Same pose and everything. I'm pretty sure it's just doesn't have the beast glove. It's still on there. There's 8 left in stock. Here he is. $204.99 on Amazon. 8 left in stock. There's also the glove one was on here as well. Yes, it is. There it is. 4 left. So they're both in stock on Amazon if anybody would want one. Not too bad a price in my opinion for those as well. It's pretty cool. I've already did a video on the DX version, which is the one with the beast glove. This is the NX version, which is like the standard, I guess you could call it, NX Plus terms. Because this box, I have the box, but the box says nothing about X Plus on it, as far as I could tell. So he's only about 10.5 tall, 10 3/4. As far as height. Width is at the hands here, that's about almost 10. The elbows and hands, yeah, about 10. At the feet, he's about 6.5, 6 3/4. His depth, I would say, is about 6.5. Because he's kind of a crouching forward, arms forward Kong a little bit, so he doesn't eat up a lot of space because he don't have no tail or nothing, but he's still pretty imposing looking figure here. 30 centimeter, but with him being 10.5, he'll scale real well with some Godzillas that are 30 centimeter X Plus especially, for sure. But old Kong, New Empire Kong here. Of course, the pretty much brown textures of the hair on the body. The hair sculpting is very well done on this. I think it was, well, I think what the difference is to me, in my opinion, is this one, the hair looks a little bit more longer and there's more hair, and it's got a lot of depth on it compared to X Plus. There's the feet and the legs. Right hand is clenched, ready for action. Nice hair sculpting on there. Big, wide, broad, muscular looking back on this Kong. There's the left arm and hand, very muscular looking. Hands wide open. Midsection looks good. There's all the scars, the original 3 scars from Kong Skull Island, and all these extra scars running on the opposite way here on this other side of his chest are from Godzilla 2021. Very nice figure here. Here's the issue of concern with everyone was the head. It's very elongated head. Now that he is screeching wide open, roaring position, and I think that makes it even worse, in my opinion. As you can see, the tooth is the titanium tooth that they put in on him there in the movie. There's his eyes, pretty much yellow with a black pupil. Big eyebrow ridge, wide nose, very roaring wide open mouth, and I think that's part of the reason why his head looks so elongated, is that mouth is so wide open. It's super wide open. It's a cool figure. Let me do my comparisons here. And here is the other Starace, and this is the DX. So this is the one with the beast glove. It's the same exact figure, pretty predominantly here. Okay, here is the McFarlane Kong from the Batman vs. Kong set that came out last year, I believe, or early this year. And he's 30 centimeter scale supposed to be. Here is the bootleg X Plus 25 centimeter I got off AliExpress for 35 bucks. And here is the X Plus Kong that came out recent. You can see he's a little bit taller. His head's kind of upward and roaring, but he's a little bit taller. As you can see, the two heads. The X Plus one does look, it ain't as elongated, so it does look a little bit better. I have to agree with that. Probably more screen accurate, but I think if the Starace's mouth wasn't so gaping wide open, his head would look better. Let me do some Godzillas now here. Here's a Starace Hall of Fame Godzilla Evolved. See, his Kong's too big for this guy. So hopefully the Starace Hall of Fame Kongs are coming out soon. I'm guessing they'll scale real well with this Evolved Godzilla. And here's the pre-evolved Heat Ray Hall of Fame from Spiral. And if I can get one more. Sorry y'all, I was grabbing another figure. Whoops. And this is the W Dragon 30 centimeter Godzilla 2021. I think those look fairly well together, especially that Godzilla's in a bit of a crouch position. If he's more upright, they would look even better together. This Kong should be a bit shorter than Godzilla. Here, let's put them kind of head to head there. Now the X Plus, he'll probably scale with even better. The old school X Plus 2014. Yeah, see that? That's really good, actually, in my opinion. Alright, I'll do one quick final just to show a smaller figure with it. This is the Ichiban Show Godzilla Evolved 24. Just to show multiple scales. Alright everyone, I'll close out this, I'll move on to some final thoughts. Let's do that now. Alright everybody, Starace Kong 2024 NX version, which is the standard, I guess, basically in their language. No beast glove. You could see in my review, my comparison, I did it with the beast glove, same sculpt and everything. It's a pretty cool figure. I'm glad I went ahead and double dipped. Will I keep them both? Probably, more than likely. But you never know. I've sold some double dips over the last few months. I double dipped on a bunch of figures over the last year or so, and you just never know what you'll do, I guess. Alright everyone, I'll close out this video. I want to thank everyone that tunes in. This is Phil the Kaiju King. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon.